Starting with the name of Allah, who is the most beneficent and the most merciful. Dear students, welcome to the Quick Learn Academy by Arusa Iram. In this video, we will discuss the second year physics guest paper, the most important questions from the full book. Either these are short, लॉन्ग और न्यूमेरिकल टाइप क्वेश्चंस। वीडियो को स्टार्ट करने से पहले अगर अभी तक आपने मेरा चैनल सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया देन डू सब्सक्राइब माय चैनल विच इज़ क्विक लर्न अकेडमी बाय अरूसा इरम। डियर स्टूडेंट, सबसे पहले हम शॉर्ट क्वेश्चंस की बात कर लेते हैं। फुल बुक के मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट शॉर्ट क्वेश्चंस। इनकी स्टूडेंट्स एक मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट टिप जो आपने पेपर में जिसको फॉलो करना है वो ये है कि आपके शॉर्ट क्वेश्चंस 2 मार्क्स के होते हैं, तो आपने टू द पॉइंट और रेलिवेंट आंसर देना है। 2 मार्क्स के अकॉर्डिंग ही लिखना है। बहुत ज़्यादा एक्सप्लेनेशन या इररेलेवेंट लिखने की ज़रूरत नहीं, उसके आपको मार्क्स नहीं मिलते। तो स्टूडेंट्स, हम सबसे पहले शॉर्ट क्वेश्चंस को देखते हैं एंड द फर्स्ट शॉर्ट इज़ why are heavy nuclei unstable? Second is a particle which produces more ionization is less penetrating. Why? Third is what factors make a fusion reaction difficult to achieve? Fourth is give 2 uses of radioactivity in medicine. Fifth is what is meant by background radiation, give its sources. Six is distinguish between the nucleon number and atomic number. Seven is what is meant by half-life. Eight is describe a brief account of interaction of various type of radiations with matter. 9 is energy conserved when an atom emits a photon of light. 10 is what do we mean when we say that the atom is excited. 11 is what are the advantages of laser over ordinary light. 12 is what is the speed of an electron in the first Bohr orbit. 13 is give characteristics of X-rays. 14 is what is meant by spontaneous emission. 15 is explain why laser action could not occur without population inversion between the atomic levels. 16 is define the following a band spectra, line spectra, spectroscopy. 17 is why we do not notice de Broglie wavelength for a pitched cricket ball. Explain why. 18 is when does light behave as a wave? When does it behave as a particle? 19 is what is threshold frequency? 20 is it possible to create a single electron from energy? 21 is what are the advantages of an electron microscope over an optical electroscope? 22 is what is the minimum energy required to eject electron from a metal surface? 23 is what is meant by inertial and non-inertial frame of reference? 24 is why don't we observe the Compton effect with visible light? 25 is what is uncertainty principle? 26 is what is the net charge on an n-type or p-type substance? 27 is why ordinary silicon diode don't emit light? 28 is distinguish between the intrinsic and extrinsic semiconductor. 29 is why is the base current in a transistor very small? 30 is calculate the output of the OP amplifier circuit. 31 is define rectification and draw a circuit diagram for half wave rectifier. 32 is the input of a gate R1 or 0. Identify the gate. Is it output 0 or 1? 33 is what is an operational amplifier, give its characteristics. 34 is what is meant by forward bias and reverse bias. 35 is distinguish between the polymeric, crystalline and amorphous solid. 35 is distinguish between the 36 is what is meant by the strain energy, how can it determine from the force extension graph. 37 is define the following strain stress and semiconductor. 38 is What is meant by para, di, and ferromagnetic substances? Give example of each. 39 is a 1.5 centimeter diameter cylinder is subjected to a load of 2500 kg. Calculate the stress on a bar in megapascal. 40 is differentiate between the intrinsic and extrinsic semiconductor. How will you obtain N-type and P-type semiconductor from silicon? 41 is what is meant by hysteresis loss? How is it used in the construction of a transformer? 42 is what is meant by compressive deformation. 43 is define modulus elasticity. 44 is why DC cannot flow through a capacitor. 45 is what is meant by AM and FM. 46 is define the following conductor, choke, and impedance. 47 is how does doubling the frequency affect the working of inductor and capacitor. 48 is differentiate between the amplitude modulation and frequency modulation. 49 is when 10V is applied to an AC circuit, the current flowing in it 100 milliampere, find its impedance. 50 is in AC the power is 12R VI, in what circumstances it hold true. 51 is what is the main advantage of three-phase supply. 52 is how many times per second will an incandescent bulb reach maximum brilliance when 53 connected when connected to the 50 Hz source. Next is define Lenz's law and give its expression. 55 is define motional EMF and give its expression. 56 is show that. 57 is can a DC motor be turned into the DC generator? How? 58 is write the cause of power dissipation in transformer. 59 is define self induction and mutual induction, give its units. 60 is how efficiency of transformer can be improved. 61 is what is the relation between back EMF of motors and current. 62 is why the motor draws more current when it is overloaded. 63 is how the electron beam is generated in CRO. 64 is why does the picture on a TV screen become distorted when a magnet is brought near it. 65 is why the charged particle is projected perpendicular to the magnetic field. 66 is what is deflecting couple? How is it used? 67 is a charged particle move in a straight line through some region of space. Is the magnetic region in field in a region 0? 68 is यहाँ पे डियर स्टूडेंट्स नंबरिंग में 68 आएगा. गिव टू फंक्शंस ऑफ एवोमीटर. 69 is why the resistance of ammeter should be very low. 70 is what is the current sensitivity of the galvanometer. 71 is what is shunt resistance. 72 is do bends in a wire affect its electrical resistance? This is very important question. 73 is what is drift velocity. 74 is why potentiometer is an accurate measuring instrument. 75 is what is the principle of Wheatstone bridge. 76 is what are the negative coefficients of temperature. 77 is why does the resistance of a conductor rise with the temperature. 78 is describe the circuit which will give continuously varying current. 79 is why the resistance of voltmeter should be high. 80 is write the difference between the EMF and potential potential difference. 81 is state Coulomb's law. This is very important, and also write its mathematical form. 82 is write the properties of electric field lines. 83 is what is capacitor. Also define the capacitance and its SI unit. 84 is define electron volt and electric potential. 85 is electric lines of force never cross Y. 86 is state Gauss's law and give its expression. 87 is write two differences between the gravitational force and the Coulomb electrostatic force. This is very important question. 88 is how can you identify which plate of capacitor is positively charged. Dear students, ये थे आपके मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट शॉर्ट क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम द फुल बुक. अब हम मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट लॉन्ग क्वेश्चंस एंड न्यूमेरिकल्स इन सबको देखते हैं. And the first most important long question is what is electric field? Find the electric field intensity due to the infinite sheet of charge. Dear students, जब आप long question करेंगे तो आपने इनकी derivation में की अलग से heading देनी है. अगर कोई definition हो सबसे पहले definition की heading दें, then explanation, then derivation, और उस topic के related अगर diagram है जिसकी आप explanation कर रहे हैं तो आप लाजमन उसकी डायग्राम भी बनाएं. अगर आप ये सारी चीज़ें मेंशन करेंगे, मैथमेटिकल फाइनल जो मैथमेटिकल फॉर्म है उसको हाईलाइट करेंगे, तभी आपको डियर स्टूडेंट्स जो हैं वो मैक्सिमम मार्क्स मिल सकेंगे. नेक्स्ट सेकंड लॉन्ग इज़ फाइंड इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल एट अ पॉइंट ड्यू टू द पॉइंट चार्ज. Third is write a note on the Wheatstone bridge. Fourth is define electric power. Derive an expression for the power dissipated in a resistor. Fifth is what is voltmeter, how galvanometer is converted into voltmeter. Six is this is numerical. A power line 100 meter high carries a current 200 ampere. Find the magnetic field of the wire of the ground. 7 is a solenoid 15.0 centimeter long has 300 turns of wire. A current of 5.0 ampere flows through it. What is the magnitude of the magnetic field inside the solenoid? 8 is describe the principal construction and working of galvanometer. 9 is an ideal step down transformer is connected to the main supply of 240 volt. It is designed to operate at 12 volt 30 watt lamp. Find the current in the primary and the transformational ratio. 10th is describe the principal construction and working of DC generator. 11 is a solenoid has 250 turns and its self inductance is 204 mH. What is the flux through each turn when the current is 2 ampere? What is the induced EMF when the current changes at 20 ampere per second? 12 is drive drive the expression for the energy stored in inductor and also for the energy density. 13 is find the value of the current flowing through the capacitance 0.5 microfarad when connected to a source of 150 volt at 50 hertz. 14 is describe AC through an inductor. 15 is describe the series and the parallel resonance circuit. 16 is a 1.0 millimeter copper wire is subjected to the stretching force and its length increases by 20 centimeter. Calculate the tensile strain and the percent elongation which the wire undergoes. 17 is explain the magnetic properties of solid. 18 is explain the mechanical properties of solid. 19 is what are semiconductor. Describe the formation of p-type and n-type material with a diagram. 20 is what is operational amplifier. Discuss operational amplifier as inverting amplifier. Calculate its gain. 21 is calculate the gain of an amplifier in which the collector resistor RC is 5 kilo ohm. The input resistance between the base and emitter of a typical resistor is 2.5 kilo ohm, and value of its beta is 100. 22 is discuss the working and structure of electron microscope. 23, this is most important, write a note on photoelectric effect. 24 is what is the mass of 70 kg man in a space rocket traveling at 0.8 c from us as measured from the earth. 25 is an electron is accelerated through a potential difference of 50 volt, calculate the de Broglie wavelengths. 26 is what the energies in electron volt of quanta of wavelength lambda 400, 500 and 700 nanometer. 27 is describe the Bohr's postulate of hydrogen atom. 28 is give the uses of laser in medicine and industry. 29 is explain the working principle of laser. 30 is define isotopes, describe mass spectrograph to separate different isotopes of an element. 31 is radiations from the point, obey the inverse scale life, the count rate at a distance of 1.0 meter from 32. 32 is uh, 32 is Geiger counter is 360 counts per minute. What will be the count rate at 3.0 meter from the source? 33, which is the last question, last most important long question, and it is describe the Wilson cloud chamber to detect the radiations. डियर स्टूडेंट्स, तो ये था फिज़िक्स का गेस्ट पेपर जिसमें हमने मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट शॉर्ट क्वेश्चंस देखे। आपने इन शॉर्ट के साथ साथ जो बुक के ऊपर मेंशन हाइलाइटेड डेफिनेशंस हैं उनको लाजमी कर लेना है, और जो आपके साथ जस्ट 33 लॉन्ग की शेयर किए हैं इनको लाजमी कीजिए। इनमें आपके न्यूमेरिकल प्रॉब्लम्स हैं चंद एक, वो भी कीजिए। ये मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट लॉन्ग क्वेश्चंस हैं और आपने पेपर को बहुत अच्छे तरीके से करना है। पूरा पेपर करके आएँ, अच्छी तैयारी करके जाएंगे तभी अपना पूरा पेपर कर सकेंगे। विश यू बेस्ट ऑफ लक फॉर योर फिज़िक्स एग्ज़ाम and thank you so much for listening me. If you like my video, then do subscribe my channel, which is Quick Learn Academy by Arusa Iram.